Hi, I'm Stephanie Karhoff, Field Specialist in Agronomic Systems for Ohio State University Extension here at the Northwest Ag Research Station in Wood County, Ohio, with your Battle for the Belt episode covering tar spot and how to detect it early on in the season. So first wanted to highlight a eFields survey that we're doing this year called the Tar Spot Surveillance Survey. And what we're trying to do is get a better understanding of when and where tar spot is occurring in Ohio. It's a relatively new disease for us, coming in 2018 at the tail end of that season, in 2015 to neighboring states like Indiana. And we want to understand what conditions favor this disease and be able to fine tune our management in Ohio to really minimize that economic and yield impact of tar spot. So we have county educators across the state scouting at least 3 cornfields in their county on a weekly basis, starting at about V7. And they're reporting back if they do find tar spot in those fields and when. And then along with that, including some field management information so we can start understanding some patterns of when tar spots occurring and possibly some management practices that are correlated with that disease. And then as we approach harvest, we'll also be going out to those fields with tar spot and rating severity, so how much tar spot is present in those fields, as well as the incidence, so saying how many number of plants have disease at any level in that field. So that's something to look forward to. That eFields report in this next coming year will include those results, and we're appreciative of all the growers that are helping us complete that survey. So if you're out in your cornfields in the next few weeks scouting for tar spot, what you're going to be looking for are small raised black bumps that look like flecks of tar onto that corn leaf. And so those black spots are in stromata. They're actually going to be embedded into that leaf surface. So what that means is if you're scouting that field, you won't be able to scratch off that bump. So this time of year, it's really easy to confuse those black tar spot stromata with insect frass or poop. But that tar spot stromata, if you lick your thumb, rub the corn leaf, it's not going to be scratched off or wiped off. Whereas if it's insect frass or something else, it's going to be able to be easily rubbed off that corn leaf. If you do have tar spot in your field, even though it's prevalent in most of Ohio at this point, we'd still appreciate you reaching out to your local county extension office. Outside of that survey, just broadly, we want to know when tar spot's occurring and where it's occurring from one year to the next as we track the impact of this newer disease.